You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where...
Why should I, of all people?
Come and take your pierogi. Pastries here.
I hear you were quite fond...
Who told you?
But she sent you packing.
Birds have been twittering. Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the blind. So I thought to myself, enough time has passed. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of...
Does she have friends here? Who does she talk with?
Mainly with Martha, the blacksmith's wife.
Well, I've spoken to Martha, and it seems she's genuinely
Worried about her.
Victoria's missing. And there's a puddle of blood.
I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with. What's that got?
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around? I have a clean conscience. To hell with that.
The best wares
Bread
on the
rolls,
market. Come and take a
pancakes,
look.
cabbage flatbread, fresh cabbage.
Why don't you just
flatbread.
admit the girl was a real thorn in your side?
Fine day for some
And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat.
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you? You'd better take that.
Flatbread. All
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and...
Enough! You've been asking. Pray for a quick death,
Victory
you
or
bastard!
death!
Sacra! You're better than I...
So,
Yeah. Just leave me. And I really don't know anything about Victoria. Maybe she just decided...
what soldier? You're telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a... But I really don't know anything else.
All right. I'll ask in the cap...
White, yellow and red. The best on the market. Onions, garlic, sharp like no other.
Easy. Nice and slow. Quick! 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 Stop! Go! Die! Go!
Come here. Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off that...
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
My God, what do you want?
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
Do you serve mass like other priests?
I serve mass and give blessings just like my brother. I can also officiate at marriages. I reckon you can guess which is more common here.
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes.
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids. And if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner. Bah!
Who's the foreigner?
His name is Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't miss him. He's as different from us as a man can be.
Does something seem strange about him to you?
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships a foreign god. He prays to him on the ground. He doesn't drink ale, only rarely eats meat, yet he can't keep...
Do you take part in...
Vivere militare est. But no, I'm a chaplain. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, and in a place it's easy for people to forget.
Do you serve King Sigismund directly?
I serve our lord. But the king sometimes...
What could the king possibly...
You don't actually expect me. That's between me, the king... God be with you.
Here, Mutt! This. Christ almighty. Are you all right, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described.
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician.
My name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You said you were an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice, until I ended up at the court.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will wail.
Well, it's not all that bad here.
I admit that there are some things I...
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth. You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country. And that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica. but I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is... It is a pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country. Yet...
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Mohammed must constantly repel attack. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on us. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here, on the other side of the Elbe. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from all over the world go there to trade. I helped them as a translator, especially for Christian envy. If only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their processions stretched from the port to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king of Venice. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors, out of the question.
How did you come to be with the Osmans?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen, but the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So I became useful.
So why didn't you...
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the gold. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust you.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund.
I do not think so, my friend, since...
Why did you leave your country?
That is a very personal question. Not now.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that does not matter now. Let us go. So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on. Let us walk outside.
God!
I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose he has bigger problems than keeping his army healthy and fighting fit.
It's lucky he sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult?
sorry.
I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones.
Oh, of course.
You're always welcome.
What else should a sore bones do?
My friend, the human body contains so much beauty and so many secrets that we could explore. So why do we spend so much time on the quality of defecation? Think about it. Though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage, I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments, until the captains banned them. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge overall?
I've no idea.
You should put that right there.
What's that on now?
What if you come across one
I'm
of
sorry.
the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozav of Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheriton. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself, in Sedlets. He is not a very cheerful man, but he seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, I don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Cherton.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps, although I successfully avoid weapons. I have to admit that archery is not just a skill, it is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp. Chertan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Well, there's one here I think about. But I'd rather not talk about that.
Why? Are you afraid that I will steal her from you?
No, it's not that, but... Well, I'm still not sure if she likes me as much as I like her.
I am sure she does. You will see. That is the way of the world. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in Paris and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I sometimes think I ought to settle down.
I'm sorry.
Do it. It's definitely a nicer life than in such a camp as this. Imagine. A roof over your head instead of a leaking tent. Food cooked with love instead of a gruel cooked on a campfire. And at night, by the way, your chosen one. Is she pretty?
So beautiful you can't help but stare.
All the more reason to marry her before someone else does. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit. Sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
I'm sorry.
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day and find out that there are more flavors than just salt and honey. But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Prague artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries' areas. Here is the pillory, May Allah, the Compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the Kemp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The humans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all up.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least.
Thanks a lot.
See you later.
I heard you have some work for a blacksmith.
That I do. But you'd have to manage more than pounding iron. How important is it for you when working?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little dirt under my nails, if you get my meaning.
Very good. Let's cut to the chase then. I need you to bring me something, so that the owner of that thing does not notice you are interested.
Fine. What's involved?
As I said, I need you to bring me...
Yeah, I understand that. But what do I have to get, and from where?
Basan, one of the cumin dogs around here, has recently acquired a very lovely sword. It's called the Absolver. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive during the conquest. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those... Now, if I had a sword...
But humans aren't pagans.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you. They're Christians, just like you and me. Did you ever speak with them?
Do you think I understand their tongue? And that doesn't change anything anyway. I want that sword.
So what do you need a blacksmith?
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword is gone. Can you imagine what that could... Well, if you could get a good look at it, you could bring it to me and leave Basan.
A replica?
Of course. Made of some soft iron. With coloured... Basan won't notice the difference then.
Where can I find this?
Here in the camp. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left, behind it.
That sounds fairly...
That may be, but you don't need to dodge. And watch out for Basan. It was good to see you, my friend.
How can I help you?
What do you have?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
At your service, sir.
What would you like?
What do you have? like to just...
Well,
Is this it?
that's... I was glad to...
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No, should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to...
Ah, I know who you mean. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sound...
Who did she know best around?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black,
Who?
a soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings...
Where can I find...
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gutter...
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
What can I do for you? I'll have a look at the...
Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir?
I saw an arena in the camp.
Firstly, I would not call it not even a chogan. And, to answer your question,
Why did they ban the...
because it went too far. Instead of matching skills, people settled scores since the tournament was banned. I have a lot less
What did you mean by mindless hacking?
merely dumb violence for its own sake. It is not chivalrous like Phoresia.
What does that mean? Furiasia?
Phoresia, the skill set where I come from. Every fighter must be able to ride a horse and take care of... In addition, he should also be able to hold his own when fighting with a spear and a sword. And of course, excel in archery. And above all, he must not be a...
Furiasia sounds to me like the chivalry of every good knight. Maybe with the exception of that horse.
Really?
But a good Christian knight should also know how to dance, play chess, and write poetry.
Very interesting. It is a pity. I have not met many like those are all true wisdoms.
What's that chogan then?
A riding game. Very hard. 2 teams of riders with wooden mallets try to get a leather. Whoever does so more times,
And what's so
when the mallet lands on your head. In any case, nothing teaches you how to ride a...
Are you the one they call Black?
Aye. But more like,
But I need to talk to you.
and I need something for the pain. Cover.
Tell me exactly what's...
My belly hurt. It's from the fucking pig swill they give it.
Maybe. Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here.
It's no wonder. Your stomach's
We put some mushrooms someone found in the woods and... Oh. Fuck.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote.
But I can barely...
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
Thank you. Oh. I can feel it.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as what?
I still feel like I got run. It'll be alright once I get a good meal in me. So,
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats,
And what was she...
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is...
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up...
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just...
What were you expect? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a...
Good. I'll look there.
I know. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't fall...
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be that... Could you live with yourself, knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to...
Whatever. He's right. So tell her I'll... And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll...
Now that sounds... I'm going to see her now. I hope it's not...
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a man. Good day. What are you whistling for?
Go! Go! Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. Quick! Car!
I shall kiss your cheek so much.
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. In short, I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home, right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw... well, everything. I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. But he changes his mind like the wind. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that and with child.
And Black is the father of your child?
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God is my witness.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere. I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
Thanks for confiding in me. You've had a difficult time.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please tell me what you know about my Black.
You know what would be best? If you just forgot about Black and everything that happened between you two.
Seriously? Why?
Because he might have promised you the moon, but all he really wanted to do was have a bit of fun. He told me himself he's not interested in you.
What? But...
Well, you're not going to let this destroy you, are you? He's just scum.
You might be right. I've already lost one man. I'm not going to cry over another. For a while, I started to believe I'd no longer have to live hand to mouth, to do the worst work imaginable just to get a few crumbs. And now I should settle for one of those village donkeys. I can barely feed myself, let alone anyone else.
Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe it'd be best if you simply left the village. There's nothing keeping you there.
But I don't have anywhere else to go.
I might know of a place.
Oh? Where would that be?
Not far from here is a tavern. It's called the Devil's Den. I'm sure they'd find work for you there, and nobody will be interested in your history.
I've heard of that place, and what I've heard wasn't very nice. Thieves and poachers hang out there.
Well, it's not a place fit for a royal banquet, but if you weren't afraid in a camp full of soldiers, you'll be fine there. All they'll want you to do is serve cold beer and hot food. You just have to be a little careful. Don't let them push you around, and you'll be in no danger.
I know how to put my foot down. I'm not afraid of hard work. And right now, some hot food and a dry place to sleep are all I need to be happy.
So you don't want to go back to Miskovitz?
Just once, for the last time. I'll get a few things, and when the baby arrives, well, we'll make do.
I'm glad to hear that.
What's that? Stop for a moment, good sir. We're on the search for heretics and sorcerers, and I'd like to ask you some questions. So hear me. I am Brother Adelbert from the Order of Preach. On our travels through this region, we've heard talk of many... They say he looks like a young man, but his heart is black. He travels the region on a horse, accompanied by a dog. He dresses in fine garments to hide the poverty of his...
You're a clever man, Adelbert. And you found who you're looking for. What now? Will you set your dogs on me?
That's exactly what... At him! Swine!
No mercy!
Yeah! I've been waiting for you!
Die for that, you bastard!
death for a death! Got you, you horse son!
I feel quite
Hey?
Show your stuff!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that!
No.
Hey! Fuck that!
Christ have mercy! He's going to kill me!
You're outnumbered, you shit! You haven't a chance!
Hey! Fuck that!
My God's will! Die!
I'll sort you out nicely! We're going to gut you, you horse son! You wanna try me? Take that! Quick!
Car! Car!
Whoa!
Heavens!
Easy, good horse.
I'm not going anywhere.
Whoa!
Master, eh, doggy?
You're just pissing people off with your bullshit.
I'll say what I want, where I want, you Horton.
First, you have to lay the groundwork. Well,
What do you need?
What's going on around?
I haven't heard, and you won't. What?
What's that?
You? Never mind. Come on then! Too slow! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Hi. Greetings.
I spoke with Victoria. She's all right.
Really? I'll go and see her as soon as... Come back later, lad. Some things need time.
Nice and slow. Go, quick. Quick! Go! Ja! 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 Go! Ja! Quick! Ja!
Greetings, my friend. You might find something... Well, I have a long way to go yet.
Quick! Ja! Go! Whoa!
Closing time.
My
Come
respects.
How is Peter doing?
Henry, you won't believe it. It worked.
Peter got up in the morning. You could see that he was struggling, but then something in him snapped into place and he just went to work. I can tell he's still fighting something inside his head. He'll stop for a moment, take a deep breath, then continue working. I reckon he wants to discuss something with the others in the village, but I don't know if he has the strength for it now. But regardless, it went away as quickly as it came. I can't thank you enough.
Just keep giving him hope, so that he doesn't fall back into gloom.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it, and I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of...
Thank you.
Greetings, sir.
Go! Go! Easy, good horse. Easy, good horse. Go! Go! Ka! Quick!
Whoa! Servus, Guter. What can I...
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people...
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Did anyone else?
A few made it out of the mill and escaped into Hermann Palachek and Black Bartosz were captured. Florian of Lomnitz, however, was hanged. Maybe he would not keep his... They could have fetched a tidy ransom for him. It is a pity, really. He was an awful poet, but a delight to Gott sei seiner See. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in...
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Burgov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us. The traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you...
Because we are on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff. But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing. Mögen sich unsere Wege hier...
Quick! 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 Ka!
This one.
Quick! Go! Go! Quick! Da! Quick! Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Go! Go! Quick!
a new one.
In God's name!
Here, Mutt. Ka! Ka!
Packing up his whole stall and going off to sell it some.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! No chance!
You've no chance against me, Joe. Quick! Ah!
What? I'll rip you to shreds, you scum!
For glory and carnage, die!
Quick!
You can't be...
I found that thunder...
Really? That's bloody... But it seems to have found its way back to me.
Well, perhaps there's some truth.
Hey, thank you so... And I promise I can give you some of the... I can show you some wrestling feints and holds if you want. You know, it was a close...
Wrestling moves, you say?
Well, listen carefully. That's it. I hope you got it. Just remember...
Clear up! We can't just go in here. That's it. Go now. Quick!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Here, Mutt! Go! God! Go! Quick! God!
You've no business here.
I found the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Hen. Without the stone, I don't know what I...
Well, you don't have to worry about that now. Take the stone. I hope it helps you.
Thank you so... This stone will make giving birth easier.
Glad to have been of...
I'll get Hannah to give you a loan. And you know what? I'll share a piece of... She said you need to brew nightshade.
Hold on. I know that concoction, and it's no laughing matter. So please, never ever try to brew this yourself. Such concoctions should only be prepared by a properly trained apothecary. If anyone else makes it, it could end badly.
My, what a scholar you are. But you've been so helpful, I believe you. And I so at least drop by to see my Demir. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let... Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you at some point. I was glad I could help. So let's leave it.
Oh, Mother Mary. What a noble man you are. Thank you. I thought I told you to do something. Go away.
What's that you got?
You told me to come back for...
No hurry, eh? Come back with...
What'd you do before they locked you up?
What do you think? I steal food. Ah, you mean before? Like back? I was...
Oh, I see you're one lucky bloke.
No, because of war. They take me prisoner. Want to chop my head off?
You're a cook?
No, but they not know that. So they lock me up in Castle on Rap.
And what did you cook for them? Sauerkraut?
Lucky there was Serbian cook there. He teach me everything. If you no have blue blood, being cook is not bad, eh?
And how did it all turn out?
Cook catch plague and die. Me? I escape back to Bohemia.
Teach me something then.
It will take somebody to give me...
What about that axe of yours? Show me a few...
That is not just axe. That is Fokosh. Belonged...
Really?
Nah, I make fun. It wild.
Interesting. Teach me to fight.
We start. Hey!
Since you know so much about food, could you teach me how to...
Good idea, friend. Like, what do you want?
Something fast and simple would come in handy. I'm always traveling.
Fill your belly? Food. Food is gift from... You know what? I teach you beer soup. Ready quick, and if you not fuck up, it tastes divine. First, you need beer, eh? But sweet, not sour piece. Tear up bread, pour beer on top, cook on fire until mush. Put bit of salt, caraway, lovage, bit of butter if you have, nutmeg, egg yolk. All done.
Could you teach me any...
What do you...
The foundation of every proper meal is porridge. Do you know a good recipe for any?
Of course. But porridge is for peasants, eh? You want? Wait. I know one nice sweet gruel, good, hearty, make you strong like ox. Or calf at least. First you cook whale brain, real good, mash up with some red wine and boil in pot. Then add a bit of semolina and saffron that make it yellow. In the end, stir in bit of caraway and big spoon of, you know best part, eh? Sprinkle some nuts and cinnamon on it on plate.
Could you teach me...
What do you...
Teach me some sauce that goes with meat. To make the most of it when I get my hands on some.
Sauce? Maybe our yellow sauce. Hey! Not cheap to make? You put mug of cream into pot. Warm up a bit, throw in egg yolk, bit of saffron, then you must cook very slowly. Keep stirring till it go thick. Slow. Ah, so tasty you will... What do you mean? Like under the ground. Christ, didn't I tell you to give it a rest?
I heard them too.
Billy goat. What can I get for you?
Billy goats? You can tell nanny goats from billy goats by the set.
I'm looking for work. Do you know of anything?
What? There's plenty of work going around here for anyone who's not lazy.
So you know of some job?
Maybe. Someone close to me died. And they buried him. As it happens, I'm looking for someone.
Oh, that sounds easy enough. But why don't you get...
Because I can't. Or maybe I just don't want to. Does it matter? I'm offering coin to anyone. Listen, if you want it...
What exactly is this?
Me and a couple of fellas have a little camp in the forest nearby. And we used to have a and he had this. He had a magic arrow. Stuck.
An arrow in the head? An invincible?
I haven't finished, and I'm not yanking your pizzle. Listen, once, he got shot in the head with an arrow, and survived. But that's not all. He completely changed. From a lame fumbler who couldn't hold a knife without cutting himself. He turned into an unbeatable warrior. All thanks to that arrow. It was a blessing from God.
All right, let's say I take your word for it. What does the job involve?
I'll get to that. A few days ago, we wanted to rob a caravan. But it didn't work out.
It didn't?
It was hell. There was a lot more guards that should have been there. And Carol got caught. And they executed him.
And you, as the new chief, want the arrow to protect you?
That's right, youngster. You don't look it, but you're pretty bright.
Well, I've noticed you bandits are pretty superstitious.
This isn't superstition. The arrow is a gift from God. Without it, we'd...
Why don't you go get the arrow yourself?
You think I'm so stupid they're still looking for us after that last fucked up job of ours? When we're not protected by the arrow...
Why should I help?
I thought you were looking for a job. Maybe the King of France will turn up one day. But if you want a job now, you'll have to take it up to you.
How come they caught Carol? When he was protected by the arrow and unbeatable?
Well, that I don't fucking know. I don't know how all this developed. Maybe the power wasn't strong enough to protect him from execution. But in battle...
All right. I'll help. Where should I look for the arrow?
Well, that's the problem. The whole plan with the caravans went to shit somewhere near Sedlitz. There's a cemetery asking the gravedigger there. That's about all I can tell you. We can't show our face.
All right. We know each other, don't we? I've seen you at Nabokov, and before that, the herbalists. You and your mate wanted to kill us.
You mean with Mikesh here?
What was that about killing? That must be a mistake. We would never.
Maybe to scare you.
Aye, scare, discourage, threaten, or maybe break a finger or two, but kill. Oh, that's not us.
Aye, that brings nothing but trouble, and someone coming for revenge afterwards.
And I'm supposed to believe that, eh?
You're a stubborn... That's not a bad thing, though. Your stubbornness is the only thing that kept me alive at Nabokov.
Aye, you got really lucky. Everybody here got really fucking lucky. Nobody else made it out of the fortress. At least not alive. Those Prague bastards took care of that.
How did you even manage to flee Nabokov Fortress after the battle?
By the skin of our teeth, mate. Trust me. I was sure they'd hang...
Wait, they let you go?
God, I'm so hungry.
Come on, tell me the truth. How did you get out?
As simple servants of God.
For he who walks in the light is himself a light, and lights a candle for those...
Amen. Right you are, Sister Agatha. And my, how good you...
Stop it, you flatterer. You know I'm a virgin.
Ah, you're lucky they didn't want to find out if it was true.
But everyone believed you were feeble-minded, especially when you started
no. And let's agree...
As you wish, brother.
Did anyone else survive? Did anyone else escape from Nabokov?
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, we don't know about anyone else except you and Zhishka. The Prague soldiers were on a rampage. They lost over 24 men and had plenty of wounded.
Well, if you want to hear something...
Stop it, Mikesh. Why are you
Clara the healer is probably dead, right?
I don't want to lie to you, mate, but we just didn't see anybody else. Only you fellas were carried out of the tower after that terrible blow. We were only saved thanks to Mikesh's crazy idea. We didn't find out you survived and managed to escape it.
What were you about to say, Mikesh?
Let it go, lads.
I want to hear it.
Hey, I don't want to repeat the same mistake twice. And the whole von Bergov thing, well, it's just...
Nobody knew how it would end, and Zhishka didn't force us to do it.
We should have stuck to our honest craft of robbing the merchants of the Lord of Rose. Life treated us well in...
All in due course. We'll return soon, and Matthias will welcome us with open, hairy arms like long... But until then, we'll stick with Zhishka.
If you think so.
What will you do now? I reckon you didn't come to the Devil's Den just for the beer, did you?
Well, if it was up to me...
If it was up to you, we'd be in jail.
Nay, it was your idea to try seduce that pretty widow.
It wasn't me who fell in love with her, though.
Oh, God. Who are you two?
Brothers. At least, I hope so. Because apparently our mum must have been half bear at the very least.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on. Don't be offended, brother. I'll buy you another beer. What do you say?
Well, I reckon we cleared everything up, eh?
Of course.
I'd like to repay you in some way. After all, you're a good so if you need something, just ask. Until then...
You can't read it.
I can read 6 words. That's 6 more than you.
That changes everything. That totally makes...
Great, I get it. If I need help...
You know where to...
I found Janos in a pillory in Miskovitz, but I managed to get him out of it.
Aye, but I hear you took your sweet fucking time. He came in so hungry he wolfed down half of Treadlight's pantry at my expense.
Well, you shouldn't have gotten caught so stupidly then. Did he tell you how he ended up in the pillory in the first place?
Well, he gave us some hints, but I reckon he's not very proud of it. But he definitely wants to drink with you once.
Matthew won't be coming back. He took a liking to the bandit life around the trade routes.
Ungrateful bastard. When I first met him, he had a rusty axe and holes in his boots.
He said he didn't want to die for a king he didn't even know.
Nobody asked him to. All he has to do is fight. Others can do the dying.
The Hooter won't be coming back. He wants to turn his life around and redeem himself in the eyes of God.
Is he crazy? He spent his whole life stealing it.
He said he was doing it for his brother. I tried talking him out of it, but to no avail.
I haven't known him that long, but even in that short time, he's racked up so much sin he couldn't pray it away in 10 lifetimes.
I'd like to learn it.
Certainly. I'm just about... If you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best... Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you, but it can only be done with a sword. And what's more, you can't have a shield in...
That sounds good.
Of course. And the main thing is to attack from above. To quickly catch the opponent's wrist and push them. If you do it right, I reckon I don't... And now... Good. Good. You could be bloody damn good.
Why do they call you...
Why do they call you? Fuck it.
But they don't call... Oh.
All right. I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. Suppose it could have something to do with all the killing and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnick the First of... That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it dry, devil.
How do you know Kubyanka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. I thought...
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating. Because we thought he'd been... But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for...
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the...
So you were his commander?
That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber. I don't give a shit about the SORS anymore.
Ah, all right then.
But based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty... When everything is fucked, people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life. Only then can you really let...
Why did they want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am.
I know they call you Dry Devil.
Aye. Call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the lords. That I'm getting rich at their...
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on... My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Berger or von Rosenborg.
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just out you. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom.
You're an experienced warrior.
Not a damn thing. But first...
Fine. I'd like to learn...
Where's that wine?
Again?
Oh, wait!
Fine.
God be with you.
I have a question.
Ask away.
You don't seem like an ordinary...
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere and full of rogues on...
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God...
How dare you?
Stop with the mummery. You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any... lost items...
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
I have a question.
Ask away.
Why is this place called the...
Why do you think? Take a look at the regulars. They're all rogues, cutthroats and...
Would you prefer the noble elite?
Well, I didn't want to attract any unwanted attention, but the hopping hair never really caught on.
Devil's Den...
Maybe so, but it doesn't really...
I have a question.
Ask away.
So the whole inn?
Aye. This entire humble abode...
It must have cost a pile.
Well, I worked my arse off for it.
But not honestly, I reckon.
I honestly work my arse off, but you know how it is. Sometimes you have to make...
Can I ask you?
Of course.
How long have you had your inn?
Ever since I left Cussenberg. It's been a few years.
And what did you do before this?
Whatever I could, my friend. Unfortunately, things went south. So I reckoned it'd be better to leave town and move to the country. But I ain't complaining. It's peaceful here.
What's new around here?
Well, if there was something, I'd...
Show me.
Worried about the... Hi. I'm glad you... I'll have a look. Thank you, sir. And come again.
May God give you health, sir.
You silly doggy.
I'd like to learn.
You got that one?
All right.
Ready.
I want to see.
All right then.
I'd like to learn.
You got that
All
one?
right.
Ready.
I need to get better at.
That weapon's not worth shite. Well, all right then.
Greetings, Hen.
Your hand cannons have done.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better. And he's skilled.
How long have you been a...
I was supposed to be a carpenter. Then I lost my Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me.
Who taught you?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table. So they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's
What honor?
Exactly. There is no...
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last trade. And I take that seriously.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band.
Just you? How so?
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my...
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves, I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that...
Earlier you mentioned
a bunch of...
How are they trying to fight?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading... They are doing a good job. But if they keep
we could use a band.
I agree. But Zizka was against it. You saw it yourself.
So, what are we?
Well, I'm not going to break my...
Do you know where...
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a
password.
Fuck. The fox is in the hen.
How did you learn?
When Dry Devil's band broke up, I was looking for... Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth Go, some old woman from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard, his chin hit the table.
Right, so I'm supposed to look for a...
We have plenty of those already. I have a feeling she might be... Try telling her the password and see...
All right. I hope I won't. How did you meet?
For the first time, a few years ago. My company was...
Wait, what was that?
We were fighting for Margrave Jobst, and he for his brother Prokop.
Why did he let you...
Because I shot and killed 2 of his men, and crippled 3 others, before he bashed me over the head.
And he just let you go?
Not a chance. I woke tied up with a splitting headache. Tri-Devil was all fired up, betting with his men.
And what was the catch?
That fucker took me to the ramparts and said that if I piss and hit the ale pitcher down below, he'd let me go. Otherwise, he tried to hit the ale pitcher with me.
Wow. You're quite the sharpshooter, Kubyanka.
You bet I fucking am.
Teach me something.
It'll take some time, but throw in a bit of coin and I'll teach you.
Well, I saw how you took down...
Shit!
Well, a dice, sure.
What fucking...
The one where you made him...
Oh, all right.
I'd like to look...
It'll take, but throw in a bit...
I saw you...
Aye, that's easy to learn.
Show me, then.
All right.
I'd like to look...
It'll take... but for...
How do you always manage to hit the...
the problem is I can't hit...
Isn't that addiction?
It's experience.
And that's what I'm interested in, Kubyanka.
All right.
Go! Go! Ja!
You silly doggy. Stop where you are. They're after you. Don't move a muscle. You or your horse.
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in. You've been loitering around. Don't think you've been accused. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't...
Restrain yourself. Let me inform you in good faith. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you'll be defying the law of the land. And you'll suffer the consequences.
Excuse me?
Only the heathens do that. We Christians apply the law justly. You are a good Christian, are you not?
Well, of course I am. But what am I supposed to do with you, then?
First and foremost, you must inform the court scribe in Prague what misdemeanor has been committed. Upon which, he shall make a record, and then inform you what you should do according to the law.
You're having me on, right?
I'm not going to go to Prague on account of you.
Well, according to the law of the land, you should. But I understand that's no easy matter. Look here. Nothing terrible has happened, right?
All right then.
Naturally. Go! Ja! Quick! Ja! Ja!
Down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree.
Guten Tag, Pilger. Geht hier nicht weiter. Die Straßen sind schlecht und gefährlich.
I'm interested in this. Where are you traveling from, merchant?
Gott zum Gruße, Pilger.
Ah, German. Well, I hope you speak a little of our language, or we're not going to get very far.
Nein, no German. I am from Salzburg. Ich bin Anton Stork, Geschäftsmann. I trade in Salt. Salt und Al...
How's business? Not so good, what with the war and all that, I suppose?
Nein. War is not bad. The prices, Risiko, ist Profit.
Ah, so the war is good for you?
My protection is good. Sigismund...
I thought you said Sigismund...
Ja. Sigismund is good.
The damned injustice. You're...
Was? Ich verstehe.
Yeah, well, I don't really understand you either.
Was?
But...
Ja.
Look, Anton, trade.
Zu verkaufen? Nothing to your liking, sir?
Quick! Ka! Ja! Go!
Good afternoon.
Show me. I'd like to do something.
Ei, danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
I'll have a...
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
Let's talk about the... Aye.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Christ, pardon me.
Ghost of a peasant.
Go! Gather round!
Well, I'll be... Barra! What are you doing here?
So it is you. What a coincidence. Can you believe I run the baths? I own this place.
I'm glad to see you healthy and in one piece.
And how else should I be?
Let's not get into it. I'm just glad you're all right. And doing well. Somebody up there must like you a lot.
And you as well. It looks like you've also done well since we last met. And since you're already here, would you like to bathe?
So how are you doing? How's business?
We're starting small.
Oh, maybe over time.
Don't worry, all in good time. We've already got it figured out. For now, the innkeeper's letting us use a room, but I'd like to keep an eye on the call.
And what do you have in mind then? An infirmary?
We'll see. We could use a sawbones, or at least a barber. And if the Lord provides, maybe even a hired hand to cut wood, fetch water, and take care of the guests' horses.
Didn't you say you were headed to the city?
I did, but I didn't last long.
City life didn't live up to your expectations?
Well, let's just say my cousin didn't greet me as enthusiastically as I'd expected. Her husband, on the other hand, was happy as a pig in shit to see me.
And your cousin was jealous?
As a shrew, I quickly came to the conclusion that nothing good awaited me there.
And how did you end up...
When I was in the city, I heard the baths were cramped, expensive and dirty. So I thought, why not do it like in Jellyov? Have a tavern and baths in one place. I don't know if Wolfram took liking to me or my idea, but he let me stay. So I got the first tent and tub, and it gradually grew into this.
Do I look like I need a bath?
No, that's not what I meant. Don't worry, you won't regret it. Our prices are more than attractive, and my girls have golden hands.
You sound like a...
So you'll stick around.
Show me your way.
Thank you, and come again, sir.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein...
I need a place.
Es ist ein...
I need to.
No problem.
Let's talk about. Is this it?
That's... Sid, I knew with your beds... Our guest rooms are in the first...
What's going on?
Hast du schon das...
What? A dragon?
Es ist wahr. Everyone is talking of who knows how things... Und noch etwas. Ein Ritter appeared in Belani. Like a no... He calls himself Posey. And he's looking for... He stayed in the Belani Inn. Ich bin sicher. And if you're a good craftsman, Krisham was looking for...
And where might I find...
Er ist hier in the local fortress. You'll find it. Zum Abschluss, it isn't easy to talk about. A bunch of blackguards from the Hungarian camp have occupied an abandoned barn not far from here. They rob and steal. Nothing sacred.
What?
He didn't want to give them a sheep, so they killed him.
That really happened?
Just on the other side of the stream here. Tja, und wer weiß, if am besten...
Why doesn't the local...
Because even though they... Und das ist alles.
That doesn't sound... Show me. Worried about the...
You're right. I...
I'm looking for a wandering man-at-arms. He's Polish, so he doesn't speak our language, but he still just won't shut up. He's called...
Adder.
Aye.
Don't even remind me of him. Verdammt nochmal.
Did something happen?
To me? Nein, quite the contrary. We knocked back and I have Kopfschmerzen all day. It's all his mate. As soon as the Poles saw him, they greeted each other and then things went to...
Do you know where Adder is now?
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared. Just at...
She left alone at night?
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the...
So Adder took the
Natürlich.
So where is the local...
If you go to the village from here...
I'll go to see...
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men...
Where can I find this Raniek?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to... But a bunch of Kerala from Bilani, who also came to play,
And do you know where I could find...
In Bellany.
Thanks a lot.
Tut mir leid. If I were you, I would ask the Bellany innkeeper. With luck...
I should ask the villainy in...
Yeah, Spieler from all around meet at his...
Why would they pay for that?
I do not think so. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that...
I'll be on...
Nichts zu danken.
Are you whistling at me?
Go! I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper says you might be able to help.
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering man at arms. He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. Now he's going to tell everyone, who are you anyway?
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him.
Christ, is that really? He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, so now I'm more worried about...
I heard you had some affairs with the Pole.
I beg your pardon? Did the inn...
So it's not...
Of course, I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested. He was looking at me all night, but I avoided him. If my husband knows, but he got so drunk he fell asleep on the table, and I couldn't wake him up. Adam must be damn quick, because he beat me home and
What did he want?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either. He was drunk, and since he doesn't speak up...
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move him. I just left him. That's when my husband returned. He thinks I had something with Ada. Me! If he'd taken one good look at Ada, he'd have seen...
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but notice.
He doesn't mean it. He just...
I'll at least give you some... Here you go. A potion for the pain. It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
And where will I find your hut?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of... They said that's where they take...
You said other...
Aye.
How many of them?
How should I know?
And did they have...
They're no soldiers. But they carried axes.
That sounds like even...
Please, my old man put them up to it. It's not...
Don't worry. I better go and see...
Hurry up. Take care, then.
Ja! 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 Go!
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły, niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'll shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
No? No idea. But I need that man alive.
No idea, eh? I'll tell you then.
All right. Tell me about it.
That whoreson defiled my wife, my Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as...
That scoundrel belongs to the Lord of Suchdal Fort.
What does he want with him?
He defiled the Lord's cook, 2 maids, the captain's wife, and stole a statue of the Madonna from the chapel, over which he then did all kinds of lewd acts. They're building a gallows for him at Suchdal.
But what about me? I want satisfaction too, or at least compensation.
You want to argue with Peter of Pisek's armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Jeszcze ten kociokwik mi łeb rozrywa. I to wkurwia. Jeszcze ten... O kurwa. O kurwa, było blisko.
O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzep. Ale teraz... To sam bym...
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa! Czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? Kurwa, patrz, głupi... Te kiepy niemyte ciągle się z nas śmieją. Kurwa ma... Ej, młody! Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
Well, you don't need a weapon right now. What for?
No jak to kurwa czemu?
You want revenge, right?
No gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na te gębusie. Czyż widziałeś kiedykolwiek człowieka bardziej miłującego pokój?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job. I'm not giving you anything. You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now we need to go.
Ależ z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz? Gdyby to był Janosz, ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam na pastwę losu.
You mean Janos Uer? I saved him from the pillory a while ago.
O! Złaciutki! Kocham cię. Chodź ze mną. Musimy to opić w czartówce.
As you say, in the Devil's Den. That's where all of us are supposed to meet. Go ahead. I'll meet you there later.
Dobra, to tam się spotkamy.
I say we should have castrated them.
Give me a break.
Huh? I'll go and have a look.
Quick! Go! Never seen an arrow like that before. I wonder how it handles in a bow. But most of all, who makes them? Somebody's a real lousy shot here. What's that you got?
Good doggy. Good boy. Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Are you the one who comes here to shoot?
But I can't shoot for shit. Anyway, making my own arrows is what I like best. You won't find better ones anywhere else. I make them with...
So you say no one makes better?
You bet. But they're useless to me, as I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Maybe you'd find...
You'd make me some?
Gladly. Rook feathers are hard to find, though. But if you bring me some, I'll make arrows.
Thank you. What's your name, anyway?
My name is Bocek, but everybody calls me Bocek the Byblow, because I'm such a bad...
Don't worry about it. I'm a byblow too.
Ha ha, that was a good one.
I've got some... Wait.
No worries. Farewell, good sir.
Christ almighty. He was murdered. Quick! Ja! Ja! Quick! Oh, look.
I feel quite hungry!
Fuck you! I'm all yours! Bloody much!
Go! Go! Go!
Blessings to you.
Why not?
Ka! Go!
Nice and slow. Were you the ones who played dice with Ranyek in Shituki? Do you know anything about him?
You know Runyek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Runyek's is a friend of ours.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
I won't say no to that. Give it here.
That's what I like to hear. Here you go. Bottoms up.
Ah, that really hit the spot. So what about Ranyek? Do you know where he's gone?
We can take you to him right now, if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Runyek, of course.
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Runyek's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Runyek was a good man, but the way he went... I don't even want to talk about it.
But how did you know he was a good man? You only met him recently.
You make friends very quickly playing dice. And we liked Runyek from the start.
And he died right after that?
Fate was a cruel fucker to him, you know.
I feel like you're the one trying to fuck with me. You better tell me what happened, or should I call the bailiff?
No, wait. I'll tell you. He drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really. I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. And we've seen this shit before. So we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out. But he never made it.
Didn't you try to help him?
Ugh, no. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while. But then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot. But we're not waiting.
Where exactly did he drown?
The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go round the out.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings.
Lord be with you.
What's going on?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job, take care.
If this doesn't start to get interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
What do you want?
Can I spend the... I'll pay you up.
Sorry, sir.
No, that doesn't matter.
The way it's bloody well done.
Let's agree on...
That's how it's done. That's the way.
You... Good.
Wait, who threw...
Show me your way.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. What the fuck is swimming in here? Oh, blessed Virgin. Oh, what's that lying there? Ugh, it won't ever wash away. Yeah. Kurva! It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniak. How the fuck did he get here? What the fuck is swimming in here? Mutt!
My respects.
Not another step! God, so!
I did.
And the bow?
What if I paid you for it? I'd like to keep it.
I don't care.
See?
That's the kind of business I like. And if you want to, feel free to... We'll throw some...
As if you haven't...
Keep that up and you've got it!
Christ, what's the hold up?
Certainly. Have no fear.
Innkeeper?
Jesus Christ! That must be that...
I'm sure it's him. I came here...
You knew him?
No, but I'd like to know what...
I didn't see anything. But he was playing dice with the locals. Try asking them. They're sitting over there at the dice table.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere. Farewell, sir.
It seems you're looking for help, Sir Knight.
Indeed I am. I'm looking for men for a military expedition. I am Sir Jan Posey of Zimburg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Who are you, anyway? Whose service are you in?
My name is Henry. And you could say I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, of Skalitz.
Great. I see you're kitted out pretty well, all right. Have you ever been in battle with that lord of yours, Henry of Skalitz?
I have. Minor skirmishes, big battles, and not just with my liege lord.
Good. If you can keep your wits in battle, I could use your help. Have you faced Cumans? Turks? Don't they frighten you?
I've faced the Cumans. Those Hungarian mercenaries torched our village and killed my parents.
My condolences. But your experience with fighting the Cumans will come in handy. I'm on the trail of a band of Cumans who captured my brother. And I need someone who'll watch my back in combat.
Your colours, sir? Battlements, silver and red. I don't think I've ever seen that crest. Are you from far away?
Moravia. I'm the heir to... that is... I'm the lord of Engelsberg Castle.
The heir or the lord, sir?
Lord, now. My father died recently. But let's not waste time on niceties and family.
How was your brother captured?
We were ambushed by this band of Cuman cutthroats in the woods near Kuttenberg. They killed my men and took Miroslav captive.
How come they didn't kill him too?
They're not stupid. They knew he was a knight and they could ransom him. Or worse again, sell him into...
What brought you and your company to the Kuttenberg region?
We were riding to Sedlets.
What's so important in Sedlets?
We were transporting a... That's a family matter that I can't... Certainly not until you promise.
Is anyone else gonna...
No one. It will just be that I asked the Lord of Pisek for help. But it seems the Bohemian lords are shitting their brays and afraid to set foot outside their walls. As long as Sigismund is camping there.
So, you want us to track down and defeat a Cuman?
Are you afraid? They sneaked up on us. Otherwise, they won't be expecting a counterattack so soon. And we'll have the element...
It sounds pretty hazardous. How do you want to handle it?
Well, here's the plan. We'll go back to the place where the Cumans ambushed us, follow their tracks and catch up with them. Once we find them, we'll free Miroslav and take revenge. Can I count on you?
All right, Sir Jan. I'll help you.
Excellent. I was starting to think I'd never find anyone in this kingdom with a grain of courage, but I need you to obey my commands to the letter.
I understand, sir.
Follow me, Henry. Mount up and ride with me. The place where we were ambushed isn't... far.
Horse like that must cost as much as a farm.
Tell me, Henry, where are you from?
From Skalitz, sir.
Ah, drop the sir. You're riding into battle with me, so call me Posey. From Skalitz, you say? Where's that?
It's not far from Sassa. They mine the king's silver there. Well, they used to. The place was torched and pillaged by Sigismund's army. But it's been abandoned.
Right. You mentioned that. Well, all glory to your family to the end of time. Today we shall avenge them. That I promise you.
Sir, Posey, where are you from?
My father, Albrecht, ruled Engelsberg in Moravia, but our family's originally from these parts. Our house was founded by Miroslav of Simper. He built Simper Castle near to Kuttenberg and also founded Sedlets Monastery.
So you're a local?
Yes and no. Our family is from here. We've lived in Moravia for several generations. Enough talk. We'd do better to quicken our pace. Dig your spurs in and stick close to me. That's where they ambushed us. Well, well. I see the scavengers are gathering. Follow me, Henry. Halt, you thieves! Don't move a finger, or they'll kill you all! Who speaks for you?
I do. Who are you?
I am Sir Jan Posey of Timburg. And these are my men here, who you are robbing and desecrating.
Your man?
Stop stammering and introduce yourself to your lord, you beast!
Mercy, sir. My name is Wojtek. We never did nothing to no one.
Did nothing? Robbing the dead is a crime. And since these are my men, I have every right to sentence you all to death for that crime.
Sir, we didn't take nothing valuable. We was just looking for some food or some little thing we could swap for a bite to eat. These are evil times, and my wife and kids ain't got a morsel to eat. Be merciful. Sir!
Hey, wait! Surely you're not going to kill them?
Have mercy, good sirs. We didn't take nothing of value.
Don't side with those bastards, Henry. We can't let this go unpunished. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't execute them on the...
You're a knight. Isn't mercy an important part of the creed you were born into? Ever since I was little, I dreamt of becoming a knight. And I always believed it wasn't just about fighting and killing, but also mercy and defending the weak. Show these wretches that a knight knows more than war and death.
Oh, as you wish, Henry. I don't think they deserve mercy, but have it your way. You hear that, you rabble? Go! And remember, you owe your miserable lives to Henry of Skalitz. It was only his words that saved you from execution.
Thank you, kind sirs. You'll never see us again, I swear.
Vanish!
Well, that's that.
It's pretty clear from the tracks which way that band set out. But I'd still like to have a quick look around here.
Why? What are we looking for?
There was a priest traveling with us, Father Stephen. I need to know whether they got him or not. Search the bodies on the road. I'll have a look around the cart. If you find him, come and let me know. He has something on him that's valuable to me.
Can I ask...
You're all right.
How come you had a priest traveling with you?
He was an emissary from Sedlet's monastery. We needed him when Father died.
So you were escorting him back?
More or less. No more questions now, Henry. Time is wasting.
How did they ambush you?
It was dusk. But we wanted to stop off at Kuttenberg for the night. Those whoresons must have been following us for some time, waiting for an opportunity. They rained arrows on us from the woods and then charged us. Before we had time to muster, it was all over.
How did you survive the ambush?
When it started, my mare took fright and carried me away from the battle. That damned beast saved my life. And by the time I got her under control, those swine had already hauled off Miroslav and half of our cargo. I chased after them, but they lost me in the woods.
Shouldn't we bury those bodies? We can't just leave them lying here.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for that.
That's all.
I thought you'd never stop. We've no time.
All right.
Good. And Henry, if you happen across anything that you might find useful, go ahead and take it. You have my permission. You should go into battle properly equipped. And anyway, someone will... The fellas had halberds. If you find one, for keeping those bastards...
What, you're telling me you were ready to kill those
That's a different matter. All that we don't have time to grieve over them.
Right. This must be that priest.
Dead and robbed.
Whoever did this has no scruples. I found that priest. He's dead.
Lord have mercy. Did he have anything on him? A small chest?
No, I didn't find anything like that. They must have stolen it.
No, that's all we fucking need. Well, there's nothing to be done about it. I'll deal with it later. Now we have to save Miroslav. The Cuman's tracks lead towards the woods. It shouldn't be hard to track them, but we can't do it on horseback. We'll leave the horses here and go on foot. Stay on my heels and be prepared for anything.
Let's go then.
After me. Show me.
Look what I have for you.
Lucky those devils didn't try to wipe their tracks. Stick close, Henry. This way. Definitely more than 5 of them. Look, Henry. There's some girl there. What's she doing here at night? Let's go to her. She might have seen something. Leave the talking to me, so you don't scare her. Hey, girl! Wait! We want a word with you.
What? Who's there?
Easy, lass. I'm Sir Jan Posey of Simburg. What's your name? And what are you doing here at this ungodly hour? Aren't you afraid to leave home in the black of night?
My name is Fiolka, and I'm gathering herbs for Ma. If you pick time in the moonshine, it has stronger powers.
I see.
Are you looking for herbs too?
No. We're looking for something much less healthy. Well, Fiolka, we're on the trail of an armed band of bloodthirsty Hungarian mercenaries. Have you seen them? They carry curved swords and have strange clothes.
Curved swords? Mother of mercy? I haven't seen them, but demons like that must be hiding in them creepy ruins on the hill.
What ruins?
Ma forbade me to go there. Wait, sir? Did you say you're from Simburg?
I did.
But then you must know it. That's what those ruins are called. Simburg. Ma told me there used to be some great knight living there. Was that your papa?
What? Those bastards are holed up in our abandoned castle.
Well, they're definitely not at our mill.
Fuck! I'll show them. Run along home, Battle. It's not safe here. Henry, follow me.
God be with you,
We're on
Sir
your
Knight.
heels, fuckers.
You show them
You'll be
peace.
sorry. I'll teach those bastards. I'll slay them all. Fuck. This is it. They must be hiding here, quietly. They're really hiding in the ruins of our castle. Kurva. I'll hack the lot of them to pieces. Come on. Let's try to get closer. Carefully. We don't know yet how to deal with them. Listen, here's how we'll go about it. There's more of them, but we have the element of we barge in and get right in the middle of them. They've got archers, we'll kill as many as we can before they get their wits together. You have to watch everything around you, not give anyone a chance to get behind you. If they pile up, they'll get in each other's way, and that'll be our opportunity. A quick attack and then...
What about your brother?
I haven't seen him. He must be hidden. We'll cut those fuckers down.
Up and at them.
All saints be with us, and at them. For Simburg and our ancestors.
Huh?
True blood! Yeah! Bash him on the head! Get him!
Delle del Sempi non tassano készlesz.
Get him! Hard! A fejükre menjetek!
Nem kell volna beleütnöd az orromba.
Kill him!
Szart össze magad!
Nice hit! Kill him! Don't dare bleed to death before I got you!
You couldn't cut butter with that, you shithead! Do that! That's the last of them. Fucking scum! Hey, Henry! We've got to find Mira. I'll take the north end of the castle and you search the south.
Help me!
Miroslav of Timburg?
What? Who are you? What's all the noise outside? A battle?
The battle's over. My name's Henry. I came with your brother to rescue you.
Posy's alive?
A little bloody, but alive, yes.
Where is he?
Outside.
Thanks, Henry. Let's go and see him then.
Miro! Miro!
Christ. This whole castle's falling to pieces and this fucking thing's solid as a rock.
Miro!
You fellas took your sweet time?
There you are, you ungrateful son of a bitch. What's the matter? Been tugging your bone too much?
I'm still strong enough to get you on the back.
All right. Good old Simberg. Home sweet home, eh?
It's a bit ironic you saving my neck right here, eh? Poetic almost.
Nice fucking poem. Nice work, Henry. I couldn't have managed it without you.
I'm grateful to both of you, seriously. But what the fuck took you so long?
I went to Suchdol after the ambush to recruit some men to help.
Well, you didn't find many. They wanted coin, huh?
Not even for coin. All I found was a bunch of chicken shits hiding behind the walls. Not one pair of balls among them.
What about Henry here?
Henry's not a local, fortunately.
Where are you from, Henry?
From Skalitz, sir.
Sir, my arse. Call him Tugbone like everyone else.
Tugbone?
It's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
A story he doesn't like to hear.
Yeah, about as much as you love telling it.
True. Never mind, Henry. Tell us instead how you learned to handle a weapon so well. That was fucking lovely. You should have seen us, brother. We were like two angels with flaming swords.
Seriously, Henry, where did you learn to fight? Posey doesn't praise anyone's swordsmanship without a good reason. I'm sorry I missed it.
I've had a few teachers, and a lot of practice, too. But it was the Ratai captain, Sir Bernard of Oleschnitz, who taught me the most.
I don't know him.
Nor I.
He's an excellent swordsman, and a tough teacher.
Yeah, tough teachers make tough warriors.
So, what are you two gonna do now it's all over?
Over? We've barely started, Henry. Miro, please tell me you know where they took it.
I don't know where, but I know who. When we arrived, the band split up. The leader is a big cunt called Sharkan who speaks a bit of our language. He questioned me, but I told him to go fuck himself, and he gave up on it.
So it seems we still have some bloody work ahead of us. But first, we must reward Henry here. Here, you've earned this fair and square.
Thanks.
If you want to earn a bit more, stop by in a few days. Armed and ready for action, like today. Meanwhile, we'll camp here. Then go back to bury our men and find out where the rest of those whoresons are hiding.
What did they steal from you that was so important?
Oh, sorry, Henry, but I can't answer that. It's a question of honor.
He helped us, though, didn't he, Posey?
Be quiet. If anyone finds out, we're fucked. It's bad enough that our own mother is refusing to hand over our inheritance. Or have you forgotten why we're here?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. Sorry, Henry, but it's really not possible. Once we find our stuff, everything will be clear. But right now, it would do more harm than good.
So this is your family seat? It looks a bit, neglected.
Well, it's been abandoned for ages.
Our clan has a certain tradition of, becoming impoverished.
Ah, bollocks. Just because we weren't born with a golden tit in our gobs doesn't mean we have to die like beggars. Our ancestors had to abandon Simburg, but our fortunes turned. We've got another Simburg castle in Moravia.
Which we had to abandon too, brother.
Aye, for now. And now, the Simburgs have their seat in Engelsberg.
But we had to leave there when our own uncle denied us father's inheritance.
We'll get it back, though.
Actually, I'd be interested to know why they call you Tugbone.
Ha! Here we go!
Oh, come on! It's a long story. We don't have time for it.
Oh, go on, brother. Tell it.
I won't. You'll just start laughing like the village idiot again.
I won't, I swear. On my word.
Bollocks. I don't believe you. Sorry, Henry.
Oh, well, I'm not going to force you. I'll just tell it myself.
Jesus Christ, you can't be serious.
Oh, come on. It's a good laugh. When we were little, this prioress from the abbey used to come to the castle to teach us to read and write. She used to come early in the morning, and one time... she walked into Miro's chamber and caught him... I can't finish.
Oh, for Christ's sake! She walked in just when I was... playing with my hobby horse. That's all.
You were what?
Tugging his bone! Tug bone!
Yeah, hilarious.
She never came back to the castle again after that.
Maybe that's why you can hardly read.
Yeah, could be.
Well, I wasn't sure what to expect. Not that.
I'd appreciate if you didn't mention it to anyone.
Naturally. Otherwise, we'd have to kill you.
What? I'd never...
I'm just yanking your pizzle. Tell anyone you like. It's a great story.
Jesus.
All right. I'll bear your offer in mind.
Thanks for rescuing me, Henry.
Look out for yourselves. So did you ever...
Haven't found shit, my friend. God be with you.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings. Rest in peace.
Go! Quick!
Whoa!
Ka! 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 Go! Ka! Ka! Go!
Do you have a kind
Ka! Ka!
Nice and slow.
God be with you.
Oh, you silly doggy. So, I went to see my brother and talk about the inheritance. But your father's still in service, isn't he?
See you soon.
Drools all over himself.
Safe travels.
He gets this feeling that his time's going
Good day to you. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly.
Easy, good horse.
Collect tithes before then. You're right. But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last.
Good day to you.
I'd like my horse paid.
As you wish, but it will take...
I'll pay. Here are your groschen.
Thank you very much. Now then. All finished. Those hooves gave me a hard time.
Praise the Lord.
Greeting.
Good day, sir.
What do you have?
Word about...
Well, how's the...
that? Fine. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Show me your wares.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Christ Almighty.
We're open. Fresh
Ugh. Right.
Here you go. Take it. Come here, boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're my doggy, eh? Come here, boy.
Don't be coy. I wear. Clear off! You can't just stroll in here. What? Huh? Did I imagine it? Get moving!
Purses, belts, bags, leather straps.
Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Off you go, quick!
I wasn't feeling well.
I've plenty of time.
At my service, sir.
That's it. What would you like?
What do you... What do you... I'd like to discuss...
What? I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
The finest leather, purses, belts, slippers.
I'm sorry.
Hear ye! Andreas Lumel, bailiff of
Who goes there? You're not allowed in here.
Noblemen shall no longer look down their noses at them because of their superiors.
Herzlich willkommen. What do you need?
I see you're on your feet.
Ja.
What about the eye?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy forest. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Albicus is great. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja. When I get enough Groschen, I will kaufen der best in Kottenberg. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Schönen Tag.
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhart?
Yeah, yeah. It is a great feeling after all. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in Frankfurt on the day.
My word. Thanks a lot, Menhart.
You have earned it. Do not lose this Schwert or bring shame on it.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I show you Meister technique of handling Langschwert. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered. He has much to teach.
A tourney? That sounds good. It will be here in the city.
Genau. It will be by the walls, near to our Fechthalle. One time each week. If you want to join, come to me. It will be good practice for you.
The art of swordfight.
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons.
I'd love to learn from.
Good. I am glad to. Do not be proud. Be modest. Pride will come back. And since you are in our Bruderschaft, I will teach.
What about Arne?
Gut, Heinrich. Gut. The local Apophis, all right. His sight come back.
I'm glad to hear. Thanks for everything, mate.
Gut. One last thing. Bis bald, mein Freund.
You said you'd teach me.
Ja, genau. It is called first, you attack. If he blocks your strike, you attack his face. If he deflects your blade to the side to defend himself, move your... If you do that in an unexpected direction, your opponent, come. Und? Ist doch gut, oder? May it serve you.
I'd like to learn.
Aber ja. If you like fight, it may... Was? Natürlich. Zuerst. A few straight... Es klingt vielleicht kompliziert. Und jetzt? Und?
I'd like to...
Aber ja. If you are interested in... This is blow from... Ja. You like ringen? After a hit von rechts, you lean... Verstehst du mich? Und jetzt? Grüß dich.
I want you to teach me, Menhard.
Sehr gerne, Heinrich. Aber keine Sorge, mein Freund.
The swords are...
Ich habe verstanden. But do not on the car. Come. Los geht's.
My respects.
I'd like to learn...
Warum nicht?
I want to practice...
Good. A true master must be able... Pole arms are a popular... Its advantage is clear. Aber genug... Los geht's!
I want to enter...
Great decision. Als erstes, let me explain.
Right.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die Schwertkampf is done in... You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament.
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my own gear?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone you... But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone you can participate in all discipline or just some. It is up to you. And behave during the tournament, yeah? No funny business.
How many
You'll face an opponent and fight until someone has 2 wins. They will dare. The first one to get 2 wins is...
Who are the...
All who are brave enough. Many local burghers, natürlich.
What if I...
But if that happens, the first time is gratis.
Are there any pro...
Yeah. Glory also is a beautiful and valuable thing. The city's craftsmen quite like the idea. But the main thing...
Of course.
What? Then I will be bloody disappointed in you. If you do not show...
Could you go out?
We have 3 Schwert... You will...
Of course.
Not, but in... You can... And...
Thanks.
So...
When is the...
There is still some time to go. There is still time to...
Thanks.
So...
Sign me up.
Toll!
I'm in the mood for a proper tournament. I'll participate.
Spoken like a true Schwertkämpfer. Pay the entry fee.
Here are the groschen.
I look forward to May Lady Fortune on the day of the tournament. Go and see Friedrich Kummel. He has the ore, you can wait here.
When is the...
There is still some time to...
I'd like to learn...
Warum nicht?
I'd like you to teach me about swordplay.
Kein Problem, Mann. Tell me what you want to. We have to make a list.
I'd like to see what you...
Ja, das ergibt Sinn. Such things I have a few... Zum Glück it has only cost... Andererseits, bei mir ist der Warhammer. One of the most... Also.
Braver Köter. Ja.
I'd like to...
Kommt doch...
Show me the best...
Warum nicht? One great master has said, a solid center of... And also, a good fighter knows... I will show you. Also, auf geht!
I'd like to improve...
Kommt darauf an.
I'd like to practice...
Vernünftig. A very hard kick in the egg, but the best way to learn to wrestle good... Also.
Can we practice?
Ah, what did you...
A practice...
And what would...
I'll take a...
Ah, and what about...
Take a stab.
Good.
I'm ready.
And you want...
3.
Du...
Ja. Ja. Servus.
Show your stuff, wanker!
Oh, Dummkopf!
Show what you're made of! I'll rip your ass open! Fuck you!
Na los!
Servus, Freund.
Get on then!
Good day.
So ein Pech! We're going to gut you,
Show
you
your
whoreson.
stuff.
Fuck that!
Fuck you! Get on then!
Oh, Dummkopf! Wanker! Na los!
Fuck!
Show your stuff!
Hey! Fuck that!
Na los!
Fuck you!
Show your stuff.
Ah, fuck that!
Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Hey, fuck that! Enough! I'm out of this.
I'm all yours! Verdammter Mistkerl! So ein Pech!
Show your stuff. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, then.
Ach was!
I'm all yours! You're no match for us, fucker. Wanker!
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
No chance. Show your stuff.
Du verdammter Mistkerl!
Na los! You're no match for us, fucker.
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Wanker!
Show your stuff!
Fortifications you can't defend.
Come on, then! We're going to get you, you whoreson! Oh, Dummkopf! Hey, Scheiße!
Too slow.
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast! Show your stuff!
Come on, then.
Wir werden dich ausnehmen! Na los! Hey, Scheiße! Wanker! Show your stuff! Na los! We're going to get you, you whoreson! Verdammter Mistkerl!
Show your stuff. Oh, no, you don't. Take that.
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Come on, then.
No chance. Too slow.
Oh, Dummkopf!
Show your stuff. I'm all yours. No chance. Shit! Come on then! Fuck that! Take that!
Na los!
Wanker! Oh, no you don't!
Oh, Dummkopf! Das Zimt! Oh nein! Verdammt! Wir werden dich ausnehmen!
Show your stuff! Take that!
Na los!
Oh, no you don't!
We're going to get you, you... Show your stuff! Oh, Dummkopf!
Wanker!
Wir werden dich ausnehmen!
Come on then! No chance!
Show your stuff! We're going to get you, you whoreson!
I'm all yours! No chance.
Stop! I've had enough for today. Come back tomorrow.
Aye, the celebration's over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in a fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going.
Oh, please.
Nice and slow.
Who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of...
Huh? Hey! My friend! Greetings!
God bless you.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Wonderful! I'm celebrating today, you know? Healthy and...
That's really something. Congratulations.
Thanks, friend. You know, for a long time, me and my wife couldn't... you know, was starting to think something's, Then she started drinking this, and wouldn't you know, first try...
Aye, herbs can work one...
Work it did, and how? The wife's... I mean, some people say, bollocks if you ask me. How about you?
Not yet. I reckon there's still time enough for that.
Ah, true. Shouldn't have kids until you're ready. In your head, I mean. Children are a joy. When they stare up at you with those barely seeing eyes. And when they grab your finger with their tiny little hand. But... what am I babbling on about? Well...
You too.
See you later, my friend.
Easy, good horse.
Ow! He tried to kill me, you idiot!
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I won't tell you anything. If there's something you want to know, Shenyek will tell you. Or not.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find...
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Right. Is that today's special? Or is it part of the decor? Is that today's special? Or is it part of the decor?
What can I do?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
You'd be surprised, the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is...
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once.
Well, that's true enough. This alehouse, although some of the guests, if you need something, ask, and he might even tell you something about that bastard.
You're talking as if he's not...
Kurva.
I'd like something...
But of course, and... Yes. All right.
Let's talk about...
Look, I knew your bed's ready.
What's new?
From what I heard, not far from here, in the Hop Brink, some woman is repairing a building that used to be a bathhouse.
Do you know her?
Not at all. I just heard about it. But give it a try. Oh, there was this bloke here dressed really fancy. Johann Parler by name. He said he was looking for a blacksmith who'll take on any job. Why don't you go and see him? I think he said he lived in the inn, in the merchant's quarter. And that's about...
That doesn't sound...
The guest rooms are upstairs.
Is it true you hold...
No blood. What we do here, teeth fly in all...
That sounds like some...
As you would. But if Damian, Zarvish or Goliaths...
You can't scare me.
Have it your way. I warned you.
Here.
Well, a fight with Damian is first up for you. If he doesn't get you by force, Zarvish is up second. When he fights, it's a joy. When he's sober, he's not worth...
And can't you get those drinks?
I could, but Zarvish has quite a tab here already. But I won't let him fight if he's... The last one is Goliath.
Maybe I'll be the...
I know Goliath, and I know what he's capable of. Well, and that's that. We hold the fights, and one more thing. No gift.
Wonderful.
No great.
Excuse me.
You're all...
I'm looking for a fellow called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might.
I'll fit right in here. After all.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen. Only the catchpoles there are on my... Only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so... He needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way...
One of ours from Colleen. Well, that's enough.
I'm looking for Goatskin.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen...
But he used to come...
Aye. He was here, only this time some burly lads came here.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up.
Why did they give him such a beat?
Well, Goatskin is a right. I reckon this time it was about his big... The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spy.
And does this lord...
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn, but we reckoned he made a score and just...
Why didn't you defend Goatskin?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some... I ain't saying we don't look out for each other. There's limit.
What happened to Goatskin?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he's... If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on. He goes after drunks. So I'd try asking him...
All right. What does he look like?
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for...
I'm sure you know the town better than me.
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, and then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam.
Any others?
No, mine.
Thanks.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real... Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all...
If you've got some, so what kind of work?
A job worth just a little test. What is Wycliffe's?
Poverty and modesty are the sole and true virtues. Even the church is supposed to be poor.
Nicely put. Wrong. Second question. Which estate has the great...
The commoners.
Correct! The Reformation must start from the bottom and ignite like a flame in the hearts of all.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hold...
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't, but now let's see who's the last. Who is the rightful king of...
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Maybe this will disappoint you a little. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
From what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigurd, rather the other way.
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to
justice from me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer. Sigismund is a usurper. And the Church and the Majesty, as long as we go against Sigismund and honour the script.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience. As for me, I will go to the... But you...
Don't worry. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation.
We are who we are, and we do what like the early Church of Jesus' apostles. In unity and fidelity. I'm in charge. I plan all. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles. Well, but we're all equal. We share the profits equally. We want to drive Sigismund.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people?
We are! And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's...
That was a good one.
Me? No. You'll listen careful. Sigismund seized land down in the valley, right under our nose. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his sausages, smoked meats, foreign fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary. So while we're eating porridge, you will steal all the food you... And as a nice... Let's see...
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigurd. Let him eat for once what we have it, but I'm warning you, no violence. Don't even think. The job isn't to punish some poor...
Got it. What should I do with this?
You'll give it to the beggar. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street. When you're done, come and see me.
Sigismund will be fucking livid. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by. No, that's all I can help.
All right.
Good luck.
Good evening. See you later, my friend.
How can I help you?
Show me your way.
Maybe next time.
What?
What can you do? Maybe next time.
Careful.
Give me something to eat, thanks. Good doggy. Good boy.
into it.